Why Bitcoin has just broken 30K today. Could it be what's been happening in the markets is a reflection that, the bull market is finally coming back here? Well, let me show you here on my screen. Obviously, we can uh, share this here real quick, refresh 30K. Boom, we're up 9% today. We were actually a little bit higher at 3,800, but let me show you what's going on here in the charts. As you can see here, Bitcoin has had a massive move. I mean, massive. Look at this. We were last time we were this high, we were at 31, about 31,000, and we've broken back. We broke back down. We came all the way back to this quarterly pivot of 24,718. Perfectly retested this, and now we have massively pumped since then. But is this a technical reason? Are we pumping because we had this perfect retest here? Or is there something bigger happening? Well, this is happening. This is what's everyone been scared about. That there have been tons of FUD about Bitcoin, bear market. It's all over. Regulations are going to kill crypto. Well, let me tell you, regulations are not going to kill crypto. Germany's largest bank just jumped in at 1.4 trillion. Deutsche Bank applies for a digital currency asset custody of Bitcoin. Could this be the reason why? Hmm, I don't think so. Maybe there's a little bit more. Maybe it's the fact that a crypto exchange backed by Citadel Securities, Fidelity, and Schwab starts operations today. EDX markets. So this is massive news. Massive. You know why? Because check out this other tweet here from Will Clemente. It says one of the biggest factors holding back capital allocators from buying Bitcoin was reputational risk. Everyone was afraid of Bitcoin, right? I'm not going to buy that. I'm not going to look bad by buying this asset, and it does terrible, and there's too much risk involved. But now there's some big names coming into back Bitcoin and get into Bitcoin, and people feel way more confident. It's the same reason people you feel more confident when a celebrity or somebody that you recognize has some level of authority, like a Shark Tank member or anything, comes out endorsing a product or endorsing some type of platform. It says not that both number one BlackRock and number three, Fidelity, largest asset managers in the world, are both endorsing Bitcoin with reputational. That reputational risk is surely fading, and I think that has caused massive amounts of FOMO and reassuring investors that hey, even though there's regulations coming in, the SEC is out of control. Gary Gensler is wilding out people, aka well, not people, institutions, BlackRock, Fidelity, and many more like Deutsche Bank are getting deep into Bitcoin, and that is massively, massively bullish. Obviously, we all know as well. This news been already around for a while. BlackRock filed for a spot Bitcoin ETF. I believe Fidelity is also filing for a spot Bitcoin ETF, and there's a few others out there as well coming back with that. So that is the massive news. That is the reason why Bitcoin is pumping to 30K right now. It's the institutional awareness that people are picking up. Like institutions are in. They don't care about regulations. They are going to make the regulations play out in their favor. And everybody that's been panic selling has been panic selling to these huge, large institutions. And I believe BlackRock is going to be working with Coinbase to make sure that they have their whole scenario set up that way. So this is extremely bullish news. Is it the beginning of the bull market? I don't know, right? Nobody knows. Nobody knows where the bottom is. Nobody knows where the top is. But I can assure you that this is massive news. This is the kind of information that you need to be paying attention to because these is what the whales are doing. This is what the smart money is doing, right? They're getting into Bitcoin. They're making moves. And if meanwhile you're scared, meanwhile you're sitting on the sidelines, meanwhile you're panic selling, these people are buying, right? Do with that information what you will. Obviously, it's never financial advice. Obviously, I'm not telling anybody anyone to go buy anything. I'm just saying this could definitely sway markets. This could definitely sway sentiment. And it's something that people are going to be pointing back to when the next bull market officially starts, right? When we all can come to consensus that the bull market is officially back on, we're going to be pointing back to these events. We're like, if only we were paying attention. If only you were paying attention at that time. So, guys, if you haven't smashed those likes, if you haven't hit subscribe, make sure you do that right now. Greatly appreciate it. And until next time, question everything, trust nothing.